Old Crow Medicine Show has performed at most of the major music festivals in North America, including Bonnaroo, Jazz Fest, Telluride, and Coachella. This weekend, they're adding Owensboro's ROMP Festival to that list.
And now joining us to talk about the show is the band's upright bass player, Morgan Janik. Welcome to Daybreak, Morgan, and thanks for joining us today.
Well, thanks for having me. It's a beautiful day out here today, and I'm glad to be talking to y'all.
All right, so you know what? You guys, you're a hard band to define, so do it for me. Explain what is Old Crow Medicine Show?
Well, you know, I think when Old Crow Medicine Show is doing its best, we're playing all kinds of traditional music. You know, we're playing bluegrass and blues and old time and folk. We might be throwing in some conto in there or some Cajun music. You know, there's all this great traditional music around the country, and we try to tap into all of it.
Now you are getting ready to you're heading to Owensboro, the bluegrass capital of the world. That is what it's known as. So how much does bluegrass influence your style of music and different songs?
Well, you know, I think that really what's influencing our songs is, you know, kind of what's about traditional music, whether it's country or, you know, old time. I do remember, you know, when we first started playing, we were an old time band, and there are some very specific technical differences between old time and bluegrass, as bluegrass musicians will tell you. And, you know, I think that we've always been listening to, you know, Flats and Scruggs and, you know, Louvin Brothers. Like, there's a lot of great bluegrass and bluegrass songwriting, and you know, just a little north here of Tennessee is, you know, we've been crossing that border for about the last 25 years. So
you're
like the bluegrass.
You're not too far away. You're down in Nashville. I mean, this is going to be a 2.5 hour maybe drive for you. So will you be able to get in town early enough and pop in to see the Bluegrass Museum while you're here?
You know, we might, in fact. You know, we'll be there bright and early, and if I remember the last time we were at ROMP, it was pretty hot during the day, so we might be trying to escape the mosquitoes a little bit and go, you know, find some air conditioning, and the Bluegrass Museum would be a fantastic place to spend that time.
AC is recommended, absolutely.
Yep.
Now, ROMP says it will have artist-led workshops, instrument workshops taking place throughout those few days. Will you or any of the guys be taking part in any of those?
You know, I'm actually not sure about that.
Oh, okay.
You know, but I think that the one thing that I know is that ROMP attracts some of the best musicians around the country. So if there are some people out there doing some workshops, we might stop in and try to learn something ourselves.
Hey, I tell you what, when it comes to musicians, I mean, you always have to practice and learn, right?
Right.
So,
absolutely.
Now, with ROMP, I mean, there has been some big names come through here. I mean, we've had Ricky Skaggs there, going to be there Friday night, Molly Tuttle performing, and others. Have you met any of these other acts before anywhere else?
I mean, we've played with most of them.
Well, there you go.
When you've been doing this as long as we have, you tend to cross paths with most people, especially in our town. You know, we've toured with Molly Tuttle a ton in the last couple of years. And I remember Ricky Skaggs was one of the first, you know, kind of bigger artists that we played with back probably in the early 2000s. You know, we went out with Ricky a bunch of times. And, you know, we're together on the Opry all the time. And so we're real fortunate to have been able to actually share the stage with some of these folks.
Now, the upright bass is an instrument you see very often as someone's instrument of choice. So how did you choose it?
Well, it kind of chose me, if I have to be honest about it. You know, I think I was all of 14 or 15 years old, and I was playing in a school band. I'd already been playing tenor saxophone and a little bit of electric bass, and the guy who was playing upright, well, he had to graduate. And so there was a big bass shape opening in the band, and I stepped up and started playing it, and that was about 30 years ago. So the rest is literally history.
So the Old Crow Medicine Show, of course, a group, and they've been a group, but they were still kind of, I might want to say, getting their feet wet when you met them on the street in Nashville. Explain that chance, if you can, that encounter, what that was like, and how things kind of springboarded from there with you.
Well, that's something that's, you know, I think really Nashville. I had been living in Nashville for probably about a year or two at that point. I'm from Chattanooga, Tennessee originally, and I'd moved up there out of college, and that I didn't finish. And me and my dad and my roommate were going to get a little bit of lunch, and there just happened to be this band and this big crowd playing out in front of I think it was out in front of the Wild Horse Saloon on 2nd Avenue, and I was absolutely transfixed, and I threw $1 in the tip jar, and then I kept seeing him, you know, from time to time over the course of the next couple of months as they were playing on the Opry Plaza or they were playing down on Lower Broadway. And I must have told him I played bass at one point. And I get a call one morning from one of the guys saying, "Hey, we got a gig on Thursday and we don't have a bass player. We remember you saying that you played bass. Would you come and play?"
Oh, wow.
And I was working a job, you know, I had a day job at the time. And I said, "Well, when is it?" "Well, it's Thursday at 9:30 a.m. "Okay, well, where is it?" "It's at the Ryman Auditorium."
Ooh.
Oh.
So I said, yeah.
I'm sure.
You'll skip work for that, right? There you go.
All right. Well, Morgan, thanks for joining us this morning here. Look forward to seeing you in the band at ROMP Fest when you get here, performing Saturday night at 8:30.
Old Crow Medicine Show plays Owensboro Romp at Yellow Creek Park. Again, 8:30 Saturday as well. Thank you so much for chatting with us. Single day tickets are $105.
All righty. Thanks, Morgan. We'll be right back.
Yeah.